Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Doceri tutorial video. For this first video, I'm not really going to show you how to use Doceri to make video presentations or how to integrate it into your classroom teachings. Those videos are to come. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how you can use Doceri and integrate it with your iDoceo program. The question I've been getting from a lot of people is when I use Doceri in the classroom and get students to create projects and videos with it, how exactly do I save those videos and attach them to a student profile for quick viewing and marking later on? Here's the Doceri app, and I'm going to show you a little bit more about this interface in later videos. But what I want to show you today is how to access the recordings that you've made in Doceri. You go up here and tap on the recording button, and you can either start a new recording or see your list of recordings. So click on My Recordings. That opens up your list of recordings. So go ahead and click on the recording that you want to save. So here's my video, and there's two different share buttons up here. The first button right here, if you click on that, it gives you the opportunity to send your video through mail or through message, but most importantly to save that video to the camera roll on the iPad. And that's a good thing to do if you want to physically plug that iPad into your computer so that you can save the student recording that way. But there's a better way to do it. If you want, you can click on the share button right up here, which opens up this menu here. It allows you to open this video, save and open the video in a different app. As you can see right here, one of the options is to open up in iMovie, and I'll show you a little bit about that in a later video. But a good way to save this video is to open it up in Dropbox. So click on that. That opens the Dropbox app. As long as you're already signed in, it won't ask you to punch in your password and your username, and it asks you where you want to save your new movie file. So you go on here and click on the locations. Okay, if you want, you can actually click on create a folder and create a new folder. Once you have your folder created, you just go down here and click on choose. And don't forget to give your movie a name that you'll recognize. Then click save. Okay, now it's saving that student movie into my Dropbox. When it's finished saving, all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that video and I'm going to drag to the right, which opens up this menu right here. And what I want to do is I want to click on this little arrow here, and that'll allow me to copy a link to this video. So I'm going to click on copy link, and it shows me that the link has been successfully copied to my iPad's clipboard. Now I'm going to open up iDoceo. So here's my iDoceo. I'm going to go ahead and go into my test class. Here are all of my students here. Now I'm going to go ahead and double click one of my students, which opens up their profile window. And there's lots of options out here. You go down to your student data, any notes that you've taken about that student, their attendance list, summary for creating mark reports, and resources. This is the important one right here. We go up here and click on the new resource button. And there are a lot of options. I can take a picture, I can record a video with the iPad camera, record an audio with the iPad's mic, add a file. All of these options here will increase the size of my iDoceo save file. So you want to be sparing in how much you use these ones. Adding a URL, on the other hand, will add a link to your student. That won't be very big. A link is a very small file. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on add URL. And it opens up this window here. As you can see, that Dropbox link is already automatically entered in there. All I need to do now is give that link a name and click OK. And then I'll click done. So here we go, we've got my student Bobo Clown, and here is a link to their iDoceo test movie. Now whenever I want, for marking purposes, or for the purposes of perhaps a student-teacher interview, if I want to show artifacts to parents in an interview, I can just open up their profile, click on the link, and it automatically opens up that student's Doceri video in the web browser. So as long as I have internet access, I'll be able to quickly open up student videos with those links attached to their iDoceo profiles. Okay, that's all for this tutorial today. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you next time.